Good evening, this is All India Radio Kohima and I am Nobin Pradhan with the evening news. The headlines. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu inaugurates State Banquet Hall in Kohima. State Banquet Hall has cost a total of 15.51 crore rupees, says Minister Tongpang Ozukum. Nagaland reports 53 fresh cases of COVID-19, taking the total confirmed cases to 1,513 and International Tiger Day being observed today. Now the news in detail. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu today inaugurated the State Banquet Hall at Chief Minister's Residential Complex in Kohima. Following the safety protocol of social distancing with minimal attendees, the program was virtually broadcast on social media platforms. In his inauguration speech, Rio said, "It is a remarkable day for the state as the long-cherished dream of having a suitable and standard hall could be achieved." He said it will be a privilege for the state to welcome the guests and also hold other official ceremonies beside giving opportunity to the youth to exhibit their talents. On the occasion, the Chief Minister also saluted the pioneers of the state for bringing the state forward. He said today the world over is facing with coronavirus affecting our country and the state as well. In this, the Chief Minister commended the prompt response of all stakeholders such as doctors and nurses, civil administration, police, paramilitary, state disaster management and other government departments, civil societies, organizations, youths, volunteers and churches for supporting the state government in handling and battling the COVID-19 pandemic. He also acknowledged that many have sacrificed their wealth, time and knowledge in the fight of this pandemic. Rio said this has shown the strength of the community. The Chief Minister further expressed hope that with the collective effort of all, the state will achieve its goal in defeating the COVID-19. Minister for Housing and Mechanical, Tongpang Ozukum said the State Banquet Hall, which is a component of Chief Minister's residential complex, has been built at a total cost of approximately 15.51 crore rupees with plinth area of 2,204.07 square meters and comprises of 2 stories. He said the hall was redesigned with new concept and visualized as a multi-role component to support government amenities. The minister said the new State Banquet Hall is now ready to be used for multiple purposes and services with the latest facilities and installations. The feature of the new banquet hall comprises of main hall with a seating capacity of 800 people to host state banquets and other important state functions, events and gatherings, a dedicated VIP lounge with 40 seats dining hall for special guests, professional food preparation and food services area, a green room for performers, a touch of Naga motif indigenous decors in doors and walls, and additional spaces such as lobbies, control room and service bays. The entire hall is also installed with heating, ventilation and air conditioning. The total recoveries from another spike of 53 fresh cases of COVID-19 has been reported today in Nagaland, taking the total confirmed cases to 1,513. Minister of Health and Family Welfare S. Neiphiu in a tweet this afternoon said, out of 453 test results received, 29 are tested positive from Dimapur, 19 in Kohima and 5 in Mon. Currently, the state has registered 913 active cases, while 595 have recovered and 4 have lost their lives. Among the positive cases today, a legislator with his bodyguard has been tested positive for COVID-19, while a driver and bodyguard attached to Advisor R. King also tested positive. Advisor R. King this evening tweeted that unfortunately 2 of his support staff have been tested positive and are in COVID care center. The advisor said as a precautionary measure, he has self-quarantined himself adhering to the existing SOP and will continue to work from home. The total recoveries from COVID-19 in the country today inched closer to touch the 1 million mark. A total of 9,88,029 people have recovered in the country so far, and 35,286 recoveries were reported during the last 24 hours. With this, the recovery rate improved to 64.51% in the country. The case fatality rate has further declined to 2.23%. The Health Ministry said 48,513 new cases of COVID-19 were registered in the country in one day, taking the total number of cases to 15,31,669. Presently, the total number of active corona cases in the country is 5,09,447. In a single day, 768 deaths were reported, taking the toll to 34,193. Meanwhile, Indian Council of Medical Research said that a record 4,08,855 tests were conducted by various laboratories in the last 24 hours. You're listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. International Tiger Day is being observed today. The day is celebrated on 29th of July every year across the globe to create awareness about tiger conservation. Union Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar saluted the frontline forest personnel whose efforts, he said, have taken the tiger on the assured path of recovery in the country. In his message on Global Tiger Day today, the minister said that tiger conservation is a classic example of Atma Nirbharta as envisaged by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Environment Minister informed that India has 2,967 tigers as per the latest tiger census. The nation registered an increase of 741 tigers in the last 4 years. Javadekar said Project Tiger was launched in 1973 with just 9 tiger reserves, and today the country has 50 tiger reserves. He said the tiger is placed at the peak of the food chain and their increased number is testimony of a robust biodiversity. The 6th session of the 13th Nagaland Legislative Assembly will be held tomorrow. The business for the one-day session include obituary references, question hour, laying of annual administrative reports and rules, presentations of Assembly Committee reports, introduction of government bills and resolution, and unfinished business, if any. In Manipur, an inpatient of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS, Imphal, who tested positive of COVID-19 some days ago, died early this morning, registering the first ever COVID-19 death in the state. Confirming the news, Medical Superintendent of RIMS Hospital, Professor C.H. Arun Kumar, said the 56-year-old patient from Thobal district was admitted to the hospital on 22nd of this month due to chronic kidney disease, lung infection and other complications. However, he was confirmed of COVID-19 positive on 26th of July and he died due to COVID-19 along with other complications early this morning. Professor Arun Kumar said the dead body will be disposed as per rules and guidelines. The hospital also informed all the concerned officials for necessary action. Meanwhile, the state has witnessed widespread transmission of COVID-19 from the last few days. The Manipur government has put many places, including VIP locations, under containment zones after many people were detected positive. Ministry of Earth Sciences (MOES) National Awards for Excellence in Earth System Science have been announced. This year, the Lifetime Excellence Award is being awarded to Professor Ashok Sahani for his significant contribution in the field of geology, vertebrate paleontology, and biostratigraphy. The National Award for Ocean Science and Technology is being awarded to Dr. VVSS Sarma, Senior Principal Scientist, CSIR National Institute of Oceanography, Visakhapatnam, and Dr. M. Ravichandran, Director, National Center for Polar and Ocean Research, Goa. National Award for Atmospheric Science and Technology will be presented to Dr. S. Suresh Babu. And to end the news, a reminder of the headlines. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu inaugurates State Banquet Hall in Kohima. State Banquet Hall has cost a total of 15.51 crore rupees, says Minister Tongpang Ozukum. Nagaland reports 53 fresh cases of COVID-19, taking the total confirmed cases to 1,513, and International Tiger Day being observed today. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.